Okay, so ways that you can earn a passive income with cryptocurrencies. So, as mentioned in the video, you can earn money through Bitcoin mining, but you can also trade it short term. This is kind of similar to investing in the stock market. So, you perhaps buy a stock and you wait for the price to go up and then you sell it and then you make your profit. Okay, or you can trade it long term. Okay, this is what a lot of people do. They buy Bitcoin when the price is low and they hold on to those Bitcoins. Some people, might hold their Bitcoin for 50 years. Others might hold it for 2 months. It's just up to you. And then, of course, I mentioned you can mine it. So, out of all of these three ways to earn a passive income with cryptocurrencies, mining is generally one of the lower risk options. Okay, but it largely depends on the company that you mine with. So, excuse me. Many people have lost money through mining, so it's important to choose your company really, really carefully. Okay, so here's an example of short-term trading of Bitcoin. Now, this is not what you're going to be doing. Okay, so when you look at this chart, don't be scared because, yeah, this has nothing to do with Bitcoin mining, but this is what some people do. So this is a trading chart for actually a coin called FUN or FUN. Um, and this coin, I've actually made a lot of money off this coin because I do mining and the short-term trading of Bitcoin. It's good to diversify your portfolio in that way. But yeah, there's no need to do the short-term trading of Bitcoin, but I'm just showing you this for interest's sake. And yeah, so this is not what you're going to be doing. So don't worry that this is what Bitcoin mining is all about. Mining is actually extremely simple, and anyone can do it, even if you're 90 years old. You don't have to be looking at charts like this. So anyway, so here is, excuse me, here is a screenshot of the coin fund that I have been trading recently. I basically invested an amount of around $700 in this coin and a few other coins as well, but mostly this coin. And yeah, within 24 hours, I had a change of $693. That means for a $700 investment, I made almost $700 in 24 hours. So this is what's great about trading cryptocurrencies. You got your Bitcoin and you got your altcoins. Your altcoins are your alternative coins, such as FUN, FUN, the coin that I'm speaking about right now. So yeah, there's a lot of money to be made. Yeah, if I had perhaps put, instead of $700, I'd put $70,000. That change, yeah, it could easily have been that I just earned a profit of $70,000 in 24 hours. And yeah, so this is a way to earn money really quickly if you know what you're doing, but also it can be extremely high risk because, you never 100% know which way the chart is going to go. If it goes up or down, it might not be in your favor. Okay, so then the long-term trading of Bitcoin is when you buy Bitcoin and you hold on to it until the price gets higher. So while this can be extremely profitable, why not mine your own Bitcoins with a profitable strategy and then hold on to them if you wish? So it's up to you what you'd like to do, but some people prefer the long-term trading, some people prefer the short-term trading, and some people prefer the mining. But yeah, another great strategy is to actually mine the Bitcoins and then do the short term or the long term trading, which is up to you what you would like to do. But there's no need to do the long term and the short term trading. You can just do the mining and that's enough. Okay, so some of the ways that you can mine Bitcoin. So you can buy a miner, which is a mining machine, and you can mine at home. Some people even mine directly off their laptops, okay, because all you really need is an electricity source and a way for your computer to solve the complex equations that go into verifying the Bitcoin transactions. And then you can actually make money off this. So this is actually how I first learned about Bitcoin mining. One of my friends was mining off his laptop, and I was like, what on earth are you doing? And yeah, that kind of started my journey in Bitcoin mining. So I just want to let you know you can't actually make that much money mining off your laptop. I mean, if you get a dollar a day, that would be a lot because yeah, your mining capacity of your computer is just it's not that great. So if you really want to make real profits, you could never do it mining off your laptop. Let's just put it that way. Okay, and then cloud mining and pool mining. So yeah, these are some of the ways that you can mine Bitcoin. So what exactly is Bitcoin mining? So a miner is just a person with a computer that runs a mining program on it. Okay, so the reason it's called mining is because just like any natural resource, there's a finite amount of Bitcoins. So just like you mine gold and there isn't a huge amount of gold, the way that this currency has been programmed, this Bitcoin currency, is that there can only be a maximum of 21 million Bitcoins in circulation. So just like real world mining, you need to invest energy in order to extract these Bitcoins. So in order for your computer to solve the complex equations and things that go into verifying, solving and verifying these Bitcoins, um, you need to have an energy source to run your computer, right? So basically, the miner's computer needs this energy to run on in order to solve complex mathematical problems. So once it solves them, new Bitcoins are generated and awarded to him. Miners also use their computers to verify transactions and prevent fraud. So basically, how a person would make money off Bitcoin mining is the miner would get paid twice, once for verifying the transactions, and again when they successfully generate new Bitcoins. Okay, so I hope that kind of makes sense. It's a little bit complicated, but yeah, I took that paragraph from a site called 99 Bitcoins, and you can always research more about this on Google. Okay, so let's look at each one of these. So mining at home, you can buy your own huge mining machine. You can pay $10,000 for a mining machine, and you can have that running from your home. The pros of this is that you never have to worry about the company closing down, and you can mine from your own laptop if you want. You don't actually have to spend $10,000 on a mining machine, but the profits will be extremely small, if any profits at all, and it may cause damage to your laptop. So the cons of mining at home, you have to take into account the cost of electricity, which can bring your earnings down to zero. Also, if your miner malfunctions, you need to pay to repair it or buy a new miner. And you also need to take into account network difficulty, which means making a good profit gets more and more difficult unless you buy more and more mining capacity. Okay, so network difficulty, if you don't know what this is, Satoshi, the guy who invented Bitcoin, wanted the number of Bitcoins that were mined each time to remain constant, no matter how many miners came aboard. And that's why the difficulty of mining increases as more miners join the network. So if in 2009 you could mine 200 Bitcoins with your personal computer at home, in 2014 it'll take you about 98 years to mine just one. So that basically gives a quick summary of network difficulty. There's a lot that goes into it, but yeah, you're welcome to Google it and read up more about it. Okay, so cloud mining or a cloud hashing system is another type of Bitcoin mining. It enables any user to purchase mining capacity from the hardware in data centers. So basically what this means is that you don't actually own your own mine. So basically what's happened is a company has got together, bought a bunch of miners, and has shared the mining capacity with anybody who is prepared to pay for that mining capacity. So yeah, here's a quick explanation from techglamour.com. Bitcoin cloud mining enables users to earn Bitcoins without any mining hardware, mining software, electricity, bandwidth, or other components. So yeah, on the surface, it sounds really great. You have none of the hassles that come with actually owning your own mining machine. But yeah, there are some cons that we'll talk about on the next slide. Okay, so the pros of cloud mining: you don't have to worry about buying and running your own miner. You don't have to worry about electricity costs, ventilation issues, or equipment malfunctioning. The cons are that you actually don't own your mining machine. Okay, this means the company could shut down overnight and yeah, you will never see your mining machine. There are many scams with cloud mining, and it's got a really bad reputation. And A lot of the time, what happens is many people make money at first, but then their earnings start to decrease each year. Another con is that they have really short contracts. So if you start with a cloud mining company, they may only give you a 1-year contract. Then after that, you have to rebuy, which can become really expensive. Okay, so some examples of cloud mining companies is Genesis, Hashing24, and Hashflare. I would say if you want to go for cloud mining, Hashflare has some great packages that are really cheap if you don't have the $500 to afford to mine with Lifestyle Galaxy. But I have to say that Lifestyle Galaxy has a much cheaper cost per gigahash, so you're actually going to earn a lot more money with Lifestyle Galaxy. So it's much better if you can, get that $500 together and rather mine with Lifestyle Galaxy. Also, you have all the disadvantages that I've mentioned in the previous slide with regards to cloud mining when you use Hashflare.